Hi. I come to you from my living room floor. We do the best we can on this channel, okay? That's how we do it. I might need to get you closer because I'm assuming you can hear. Oh, crap. Should I do, I'm going to be eating. I'm not going to do the microphone, guys. Sorry. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh, I got to do some floor yoga. I don't really have a great table set up. I did a Planet Smoothie podcast at a table I have. The lighting's terrible. Me complaining about lighting in this room is like just another day. How are you guys? How's it going? I'm publishing, I don't know, what do you call it? Editing a video today or tomorrow. Hopefully if I do it tomorrow, I can do it early enough because it took me 3 hours to upload my last video, but it's because they're so long. So I'm going to really try to start cutting them down and do more because I am a free woman. Guess who's now unemployed? Or I guess I should call myself self-employed. Look at me doing the thing. I just took a shower because I did a coconut oil hair treatment last night and things were looking kind of greasy. So I was like, let me wash my hair. And then guess what I had to go get again because it was so good the first time. Yes, I did. Oh, crap. All right, you can't see anything important there. Yes, I did. So I did a video of those Nashville hot cheese sticks. And, you guys, I didn't even want anything else on the Triple Dipper, which was so surprising to me. So all I got was an order of the Nashville hot cheese. I hope they're still cheesy. You can see the cheese pull on the other one. I want to start biting into them before they get too hot. But also, Chili's, no napkins. Oh, you know what? They did. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. They even get me wet napkins. When I'm wrong, and I will admit it. Thank you, Chili's. There is no protective packaging, no sticker, no nothing indicated that somebody hadn't messed with my meal. And Brucey said, amen. But thank you for this. And, I remember the last time I actually got, silverware and to go. All right, let me stop running my mouth. Are you going to provide the background music for this? Obviously, Chili's ranch. It's watered down, but it's still pretty good ranch. I do like their ranch. Let's see. Let me get this guy on the bottom. Maybe he's still, they still feel a little warm. Okay, here we go. Is this like the Nikocado avocado cheese pull? Oh, it's starting to, it's still good. I'm going with it still good. So let me just take a big old bite of it. I guess you want to see. I don't know. What do you guys want to see, huh? Man, that's good. Cheese. So addictive. Wow. Yes. 1,000 times yes. Definitely better in the restaurant just because they were nice and hot. I could have put these in the air fryer. I thought about that, but sometimes I feel like when I air fry some of these fried foods, especially when they come with a sauce on them already, immediate heartburn. They sometimes, I don't feel like they get the right, they kind of harden. They don't get as crispy on the reheat. I did take a heartburn pill 30 minutes ago. And those pills, sometimes they take a couple hours. So I am prepared. Good old times. Yeah, I'm already getting full. I had 2 bites. They're a big bite, so I gotta be careful. Because I only have so much room. And so the smaller I can chew, the more I can eat. So when I take big old bites, I have 3 bites. I'm full now. Sometimes I just need a minute. It's also a lot of cheese and oil hitting my digestive system. All of my videos have so much space at the top. Do I need to? Oh, I can't zoom in or out in this mode. But I need to be able to see myself, right? Maybe I'll scoot you in even more. Look into my eyes. Okay. I did do that hair dye, and I already told you guys, give it 2-3 washes. I think this is wash number 4. You can already see that blonde coming through. the blonde that I put in there, but really the gray. So it's already starting to lighten up. Well, that's good. I was watching this thing that was like, you should have your hair color be close to your skin color because it's the most complementary to you. And I was noticing, and I was like, you know, the girls that are like olive skin and really tan, who have that really light brown color hair, like it does look so pretty on them. And when you have the white reddish tint and you have red hair, it does look better on you. So I'm thinking the blonder, the better for this pale situation. I also am hot because I was running around, so I have a lot of red in my face right now. But anyways, see, I'm just trying, I really haven't been doing much. You know, I did do, so yesterday was a lazy day. Lazy me. Lazy me. And that's okay, because sometimes you need lazy days, especially when you're like your first week of not working. You're like, ugh. I sat here, I was like, I have so much time. I can do whatever I want. What do I want to do? I want to clean. And that's exactly what I did. I cleaned, I swept, I mopped, I did laundry, I did dishes, I took out the trash, I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff I needed to. And then I was so exhausted. I was like, I think I really overdid it. I just wanted to get it all done. Like I get these like cleaning where it's like, not just like every day I tend to try to like pick up or do something, but sometimes I just get this, like, I feel it and I know I've got a couple of hours in me, right? Like I'm ready. And it's usually like I've been putting it off. And like the floors are just bothering the hell out of me or something, you know, it's like, I'm already dirty. Let me just do it. Let me just get it all done. And then I can shower and be done. And that's what I did. And then the next day was yesterday and I didn't do a damn thing yesterday. Let's say I meditated. That's what I like to say now. I lay around and try to do it in silence because that's true meditation. But yeah, I guess I just meditated a lot yesterday where I'm really having a hard time napping. I don't know why. I'll go to lay down and take a nap and I might fall asleep for a couple seconds and then I'm just right back up again. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Sleeping pretty well at night. So maybe I'm just rested. Maybe I'm not stressed out. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Like, yeah, kind of watching the job board, seeing how that goes. But like I said, I'm on God's payroll and, I don't know. I just feel like he's taking care of me and I don't really have to worry about anything. And I may be delusional for that, but it feels amazing. So, yeah, there's that. I can do whatever I want. So I didn't do anything yesterday. I felt like cleaning the first day. I didn't feel like doing anything the second day. And then today I got up. I didn't feel like doing, I woke up in the best mood today. And then like neighbors and slamming doors and all that. I'm just like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm trying to meditate. So I was a little frustrated during meditation, but that's okay. So I decided to get up, take a shower and order some chilies. Now, I ordered some groceries and I ordered them two days in a row. I ordered groceries because I was going to make something, then changed my mind. I was like, oh shit, now I got to get some other things. And both days I ordered cheese because I was trying to make sandwiches or something. And my boyfriend likes cheese on his sandwiches. So I was going to get cheese for him. Both packages unopened came in moldy. And I'm like, I was like, is anybody going to let this food lie in now? And I'm sure they've had a lot of customers complain because like it's all in different brands, different days. It's still all moldy. Brucey's over here looking for cheese. I bet you could have some of this cheese. I'm not giving you any of this Nashville hot stuff though. You're a doggy. You don't need that in your cute little baby system. You can have some cheese though. But I don't need all this cheese. Oh, Brucey, look at all that cheese. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my gosh, he got into bed last night with me and cuddled up right next to me in like the cutest little position. And I was like, oh. But then I couldn't sleep and I was like, you got to go. What was I just talking about? I do this so much, you guys. What was I talking about before you rudely interrupted me? Go away, go. You're done. No more. No beg. Go lay down. Go. Don't. He does this thing where he goes and like walks away. Like fine. He does have a little bit of a begging problem, mostly because I lived with my mom for most of the time he was in his training, and she just doesn't follow rules, or she's not a disciplinarian at all. Even growing up, like we knew we could get away with murder with my mom. She just doesn't want to. So she just lets him do whatever, which makes it a nightmare for training. Ask any trainer. If two people live in the same house and one lets the dog do whatever they want and the other one's diligently trying to change them, you're just making the other person insane. So he's okay. I mean, he's a dog. People have these ideas about dogs, like they're supposed to be perfectly behaved and come on command. And it's like, he's a fucking dog, dude. Like, let him be a dog. I mean, maybe like a German Shepherd that's working for the canine. Yeah, like some dogs are more prone to that, but you got like your freaking Labradoodle, you know, like a lab. These dogs are meant to be lovers. Lovers. Anyway, so yeah, so I got cheese from Food Lion. See, it always comes back to me. But I'm not sure what the point of that was. Did you guys miss me? Didn't you? Oh crap, now my other legs go, hold on. Don't fall into the cheese sticks. Okay, let me take another bite while they're still warm. Oh, this I gotta get. I decided I want to get like a YouTube studio. Who doesn't want that though? Who doesn't? Okay, I do like the breading the best. Like the cheese is good, but I think it's a little too much. I don't need that much cheese. I could do half the cheese, all of the breading. I just admit it for the crispy breading. Okay. Oh, like drooling as I take a bite. Mmm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-hmm. 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 So this is pretty much ruined Chili's for me. I did have an obsession for a while with their buffalo chicken salad. They had a good buffalo, and I had his coworker I would go get buffalo chicken salad with. And it was always good. Then they discontinued the buffalo chicken salad. And that was my healthy answer to the triple dipper, which is, of course, what everybody gets. You with the Southwest egg rolls, right? And the little big bites, mouth bites. I mean, I guess I usually get the Chipotle, honey Chipotle crispers. None of it's healthy. I'm like, anytime I go out, I'm like, I'm getting it. I don't care. Like, I'm just eating the calories, right? But then they had this. And I tried it and I got it in the triple dipper. I show you guys in that video with this. And I'm going to post 3 different videos now have this in there. So, Chili's. Hey. Yeah, I get it. Chicken crispers. I did wake up at 5 o'clock yesterday in the morning, that is, because Shmamazon, I had to order something. Oh, the hot tub kept giving me an error and I had to get filters, but there's certain filters. So I was like, I don't like buying from this place, but I also need a couple other things. Like, let me just do a quick little order. And I did, and I wasn't paying attention, and I pressed order. And I don't know why they do this, but sometimes they go, okay, great, we're going to deliver between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. Do they go, is this okay with you? No. And like, I was talking to my boyfriend, he's like, well, you just select the next day. I'm like, I shouldn't have to select that I don't want you to show up at my house from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Like, that should not be an automatic time. My automatic time should be my Amazon day during my regular Amazon hours. That's when I would think the package would show up. Before then, even better. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., not a chance in hell I'm selecting that. So why is it like an automatic? It's just the fact that I now have to like take the extra step to make sure that I don't get a package at 5 o'clock in the morning that sets off my ring, that sets off my dog, that sets off my day. Thank you, Shmamazon. I should have just gone and got it. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Anyways, I have one little bite left of this cheese stick. Well, I still have a little corner of it, but that's okay. Yeah, so it always makes me think of like Nikocado avocado. Cheese is starting to congeal. Mm. When I was having radiation, that's when I really found Nikocado avocado, because I couldn't eat. Well, I had 3rd-degree burns from the 2nd-degree burns from the radiation on the outside and the inside of my neck. So I was having a really hard time swallowing, just getting any food down, period. And then from the radiation, I lost all of my taste. So I had no taste. And then I had like basically sunburn on the inside of my throat. So eating just didn't feel good. They gave me like silver stuff to put behind my ear because it cracked open my scar. And they gave me spray to put down, and then I had to gargle. It was like a whole situation. So like food was just kind of off the table towards the end. And then the only thing I could really tolerate to eat were like heavily salted scrambled eggs. Like eggs, I could handle eggs. And then anything sweet, like if it was sweet, like light and sweet, not super heavy and sweet, but like an eclair or like a donut or something that was light and sweet. And I wasn't like I even tasted a whole lot of it. Everything tasted like it was stale. If I could taste, it tasted like it was, been sitting out for a week. There really wasn't a whole lot of pleasure. So for some reason, I found pleasure in Nikocado avocado. And watching him gorge made me feel better. And I don't know what the psychology is behind that, but I'm pretty sure it's messed up. So I would just sit there and watch him eat. And then I made the mistake of Googling him because he kept talking about his burrito. And I Googled Nikocado avocado burrito in unfiltered mode. And some things I can now not remove from my memory are forever locked in there. I mean, impressive, but still, the rabbit hole that takes you down. And I mean, come on, guys, you got to give it to him. He was kind of smart. If you don't know, this not date food, okay? Ooh. So he was a very skinny vegan who met his husband, Orlin, Ecuador, a South American country. I don't remember which one. Maybe Asia, somewhere where they have jackfruit. I remember they just had a lot of jackfruit, and they were vegan, and they lived in this tropical location where all the fruit was super cheap. So they would just eat. His name was Avocado because he would eat like 10 avocados at a time, and he was also skinny. So people started following him, but then I don't know why, but he started eating meat. And when he did that, he started doing the videos, and he was still making the videos, but now he switched to meat, and then it became unhealthy, and then he started putting on all this weight, and then his goal was to get on to, I think he said it was like Lifetime or one of those 600-pound life shows, and I think he got close, and then I don't know if they just didn't accept him or not. I don't know what happened. So then he started really spiraling. And that's when shit really got crazy, was when he got really heavy, which I think that food does something to your mind. So I don't know how much of that was him versus like the food. And then he got canceled and all of these things. And out of nowhere, he comes back. Like one video, he's like 399 pounds. And the next video, he's like 200 pounds. And you're just like, what? And it turned out that he had like double and triple filmed videos for a year and then used that footage the next year. And for the whole year, he was losing weight and you just didn't know about it, which makes me think maybe there was a TV show and something happened. I don't know. Because he couldn't really say it if that's what, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Still trying not to get sued over here. So I don't know what happened, but he was like a genius about the whole thing. And then I don't know. I kind of lost interest because I started eating it. I don't know. But it's interesting. If you've never checked him out, I mean, I guess you could go check him out. He was also in that big time like Trisha Paytas, who, oh my gosh, I saw she was pushing a GLP-1 commercial. And I was like, Trisha, girl. I have a soft place in my heart for her because I do think we're all kind of victims of what happened to us. It's clear that she had a really rough go of it and she chose to film herself going through it, which takes courage. And she's got a lot of flack for the things that she's said and done. And so again, she's somebody who's profited off of, I think, setting a bad example for other women. But I do think she's always been like, if you're real and authentic, it's hard for me to be like, okay, well, at least you're being honest, at least you're being real, and at least you're being authentic. You're not trying to pretend to be somebody you're not. And I appreciate that about people. So I might not agree with everything, but I can appreciate that. I've always kind of had a soft place in my heart because I just kind of looked at her and she just looked like somebody who needed to heal to me. And so when I saw her doing that, I was like, man, you got these babies now, you got 3 daughters and you're out here pushing. It's another one. It's just another one. One day people will realize the damage that they're doing I don't even think people realize what they're doing. So it's kind of hard to be upset with people when they're doing what they think they should be doing based on what they've been told to do. So, we just have to break those cycles and break those chains and say, we're just not going to contribute to that, So I saw there somewhere, Pamela Anderson, I think I've talked to her about her before and how she's really helped. Ooh, there's an ant on me. Really helped facilitate a lot of the like Playboy bunnies and a lot of what we deal with now is because of the stereotype that she put out there as what women look like. She doesn't even look like that. So I have a lot of respect for her because she's now out there really, really pushing not doing those things. So, again, it's somebody who I may not have agreed with how they got to where they are, or their decisions, but at least they're being real and authentic in who they are. And she's trying to make up for it now. She's trying to set an example now that that's not what you have to look like. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And I think that should be celebrated. So good job, Pamela. It's unfortunate that you helped get us here. But I'm glad to see that you're taking some responsibility and accountability and hoping you are removing some of that karma off of you and your bloodline in the process. So, I'll pray for you and your family. So hopefully everybody stops with the makeup and the boobs and the drugs, and we just all start realizing that we're exactly beautiful just the way God made us. And we don't need any of that shit. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I want to paint. I want to paint. I want to do this video. I got to go to my boo's house at some point. I got to figure out when I'm doing that. I've done all my laundry. I think I just wanted to get my house stuff taken care of because I had done a really big clean and then I just haven't really gotten to it again. So I just did another really big clean and I still have like 10%. It's the 10% I don't like. I got to get the screwdriver out and I got to haul this heavy thing off and, oh my, excuse me, like trigger alert. If you don't like burping, get the F out of here, buddy. I had a guy say that. He was like, I don't think it's very, ladylike for a woman to burp. And I was like, I have had bariatric surgery, my gallbladder removed, and I have stage C esophagitis with a hiatal hernia. I'm going to fucking burp. Okay? If you don't like it, you can get the F up out of here because I can't control my body functions and I'm not going to try for you. Okay? So, women poop, women burp, women smell. We have the exact same bodies that you do. So stop acting like we have to live up to these standards that you don't as you're walking around scratching your dick and touching everything. So, like men who don't wash their hands really get me. I've called a couple family members. Like men, you go and you touch it. And then you just come out high-fiving, shaking hands, grabbing every fucking handle you can find. Like, wash your hands. Nobody wants your dick germs everywhere, dude. Like, even me, I don't always wash my hands when I go to the bathroom. I'll be honest about it. Because if it's just a cute little tinkle and I wipe, I'm not touching anything, And if I'm at home and I'm not cooking and I'm just like, and I pee like every 5 minutes, I'm going to be right back in here. I don't even flush sometimes. It's just like a little dribble. But I'm a woman of a certain age, so I have to make sure I empty my bladder frequently so that I don't accidentally pee myself if I laugh or cough too hard. So I'm not touching anything, okay? But I get it. And if you're at home and it's whatever. If you're in a shared space, nobody wants your dick germs, okay? Okay, that's what I thought. Hold on, I just heard somebody else. I don't know who it is. Okay, we've had a change of scenery. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what my neighbors are doing outside of here. Random crap. I think they were cutting some trees down. And I don't want my hair to dry curly, so I pulled it up. It's worth it, but the immediate aftermath, and my nose started running too. And I put some vitamin C. I've been noticing these dark spots right here. And I thought it was weird. I've been having some flushing, and I really haven't been drinking or doing anything, so I'm not sure why I'm having flushing. I took a whole bunch of cold medicine last weekend because I was sick. I wasn't feeling well. It's like a fire inside of me. I'm okay. I'm a hot mess. A little note from God's been telling me some really good things are coming for me soon too, so that's exciting. Also Epstein, don't forget. I know we're all distracted with all these other things. Epstein, don't forget. We're not going to let that slide. We are still owed some answers on that. So, anyway, so I'm just saying this because I'm noticing, oh my goodness, I had so many sores on my head after I did that last dye. I think I was having a scalp breakout when I did it, and I didn't realize how many kind of scabs or whatever buildup I had in there. And I just had it looked like freckles all over my head for days. And so I did that coconut oil. I put it on my scalp because it does have a disinfectant. It's a natural disinfectant. So it kills fungus and things like that can grow, that can be a part of dandruff, psoriasis, dermatitis is a form of a fungal infection. So yeah, it's a natural way just to help keep that stuff away. And if you swim in public pools and walk around barefoot in public locker rooms like I used to do, you get all this stuff. So don't do it. I want some water shoes too. I'm like, I need to find some cute water shoes, especially when you go to the lake. I don't like being in the lake with my bare feet. It's kind of gross. So, I'm still not remembering a lot of my dreams, but when I do, they're scary. So, like, I woke up the other morning around 5 a.m. in the morning, like pulling my covers up like something was chasing me. And I woke up very like, I woke up freaked out, like I was being chased. So I obviously was having a dream about, or maybe a nightmare about something chasing me. So I think I told you guys before, I asked God why I'm not remembering my dreams. And he said, because people are sending me bad things in my dreams and they would scare me, and he doesn't want me to be scared. So he's not allowing me to see it. Yeah, I don't remember. I wake up, I have no recollection of what happened. I'm refreshed. I don't even need a nap. I'm like, good to go. So God's like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, if you think it's too scary for me to see it, I probably don't want to see it. So thank you, God. Thank you for your mercy and sparing me from whatever demonic crap people are trying to send me. I don't know why me. I didn't do anything to anybody. But you know, one thing I have realized about myself is that I am a very honest person, and I can be very blunt. And I think when I'm honest and blunt to people, it might come across as judgmental, because people get very defensive around me. And I know it's because they can't get me. Like that, and that's the thing, is like, if you're somebody who's been doing bad things and somebody in front of you hasn't, and then they call you out and say, you know, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair to treat somebody like that, or I wouldn't want to be treated like that, or I don't think that's funny. You know, like, I think somebody got hurt. That's not okay. You know, like, I hold people accountable, and they get mad because they turn around and go, well, and then it's like, what? I practice what I preach. I walk the walk. I talk the talk. I back it up. I make the sacrifice. I am what I preach. So if I tell you you're doing something wrong, it's not because I'm judging you. It's because I genuinely think you're doing something wrong, and you might want to change direction and pray to God for forgiveness for what you're doing. But not, you know, whatever. It's your life. Do what you want. But once you start hurting other people in the process, then now you're involving God. So people become very defensive around me. And it's something I've had to really adjust to, because I'm not trying to do anything. And the other thing is that when people don't like me, they try to come at me in like the stupidest ways. Like they try to come at me with insults they think I care about. Like, they'll call me fat. I am fat. Okay. You don't think I've been called fat before? I've been fat my entire life. You really think you calling me fat at this point is it's a drop in the ocean, right? Or they'll be like, well, you're just jealous because you're not married. I don't want to be married. I don't want your husband. I don't want your life. So what am I jealous about? You're just jealous because you don't have kids. Purposely chose not to have kids. So what am I jealous about? It's funny how when you shine a light on somebody else's darkness, how quickly they will try to turn that light around on you. But the thing is, if you're already standing in the light, then it's like, go ahead, more light for me. More attention for me, go ahead. I'm not hiding any. There's nothing dark around me. There's no secrets. I am an open book. I have radically forgiven myself. I am practicing radical self-love. Whatever mistakes I made, I was supposed to make them so that I could learn to align with my highest timeline. So I'm proud of the mistakes I made. Thank you for all of your crap you send me and everything you've put me through, because it's shown me how strong I am. And I would not be as close to God right now if everybody in my life that did me dirty didn't do me dirty. So thank you for what you did, because all you've done is propel me into my best possible life, full of light with nothing to hide. So there's that. Anyways, what to do today? I mean, I have things to cook. I can't keep cooking things because then I keep eating them, and I'm like trying to lose a little bit of weight for health reasons. I have lost some weight. I'm down to, I think I weighed 256 today, which was like, yeah, 257. Somewhere right there. Like, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm trying to get into the 40s right now. If I just get into the 40s, I've been in the 260s to 270s for a couple years now. My body does that. Like, it fluctuates, it plateaus, it fluctuates. It's like, it's time to fluctuate, okay? Okay, plus summer's coming. I want to be more active this year. I have got to get a heart. Come here, say hi to the people. Are you looking cute? Look, he's got pollen. You got oh, get off my bed, dude. Crap all over you. Look at that cutie patootie. Nice to Brucey, babe. It is all kinds of messed up over there. It's a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Don't tell Hallie I still have that. My friend gave it to me. I don't know if he knows I have it. It's turned into this guy's bed. It's this guy's bed. How could you take his bed away? Okay, you're gonna go take a shower and clean yourself up? Sounds great. All those things are so worth it. Ooh, mail just came. So, yeah. So, let's take a vote. I have 12 subscribers. I'm one, so I have 11 subscribers. What do you guys think I should do? Tell me a video you want me to film. I'll see if I can film it. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I'm also trying to pump up my algorithm. I can't talk now. My algorithm on like all my platforms. Because I feel like this is the way it works. What you look at, you just get more of it. It's an echo chamber, which is not good. You shouldn't do that. So I'm trying to make sure I have a lot of positive things happening. I found this one. I always say I'll see if I can find the information, then I move on. I completely forget. But there's some positive vibes, good vibes. I think that one's on Instagram. Is when I'm on there, you know, or hardly ever anymore. But when I am, I try to watch that kind of stuff where it's like talking about all the good stuff in the world. And you guys, like, sometimes it makes me cry. It's so sweet because all you do all day is hear about bombs and kids dying and Epstein. And it's like sometimes you just need to hear that there's good people in the world. And it makes me emotional sometimes when I think about it, because it's like I have to remind myself there are good people, there is good in this world. It just sometimes all you see is the bad stuff, but there is good stuff too, and there's some things you can follow that really focus on the good. So like they were talking about how I believe in Canada, they've now banned tigers and zoo animals, which is like fantastic because the way those animals get treated, it's not okay. There's a couple of species that are now no longer in danger of going extinct. I think the rhino was one. There was an elephant that was one. There was something else. Just all kinds of good people. There were, I think it was Italy decided to medically castrate pedophiles before they're released. Hallelujah. You're going to take child rapists and put them back out on the street. What do you think is going to happen? Thank God people are actually doing stuff about this. There's a couple. And then didn't China just do something? Oh, something impressive. I don't remember. But it's nice. It's nice to see good people in this world doing good things for other people. We need more of that in our lives. So while you're scrolling, look for some positive stuff too. I don't know. I just keep hearing random names. Not sure what that's about. And yeah, lots of weird cryptic shit. Some of it's really starting to like clear up for me. And it's interesting to me if what I think is going on has really been going on. It's like, whew, some people are about to give up. Oh my God, you pissed off God. Like, oh, did I not warn you guys? Didn't I just do a video lately where I was like, leave me alone. Like, God knows what you're doing. I know what you're doing and God knows what you're doing. I told you, God said, stop it, leave me alone. And if you keep going, you just keep pissing him off more and more. You're just sending me more and more good things. So whatever, you're lost, dude. So yeah, God's mad, very mad at a lot of people right now. Anybody who is in power and taking advantage of another innocent person, you're on his shit list. Anybody in any type of situation, even if it's just a relationship, you're on a shit list. I know, I think I mentioned too, I told you guys about this whole karmic cycle where it's like people have been allowed to get away with things, sometimes for lifetimes, so that this moment in time could happen, so that the karmic wheel of fortune could turn. And oh, it's turned. Not turning, it's turned. So if you spent the last 10 years being negative in any kind of way and putting that energy out, you've been hurting, robbing, stealing, whatever, It's all coming back to you. You may have thought you got away with those PPP loans. You may have thought you got away with that inheritance money. You may have thought you got away with marriage certificates and social security fraud and insurance fraud and food stamp fraud. And you may have thought you got away with abusing that child. You didn't. God saw everything. God remembers everything. And he is pissed. And you are getting everything times 10. Especially what you've done for the last 10 years. Because now for the next 10 years, we're all getting it. And I am so ready for mine. I am so ready for mine. And it's coming. It's here. It's here. It's not even like it's coming. It's here. Like, it's time. It's here. It's over. It's over. You're done. You're finished. It's done. And it's time to move on. And now I get to go off and live this beautiful life. And you're going to be stuck at home or in a jail cell. Or house arrest, maybe. Jail or hell is what I keep hearing. Some people mental institutions, some people house arrest. Some people are going to lose everything financially. A lot of people are losing reputations. Whole systems are dissolving in front of people. The people that have been in power are not now. And the ones that have had no power do. What's the thing I hear over and over and over again? Oh, here it is. Ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. Anyways. Bang, bang, motherfucker. You gotta have a little fun with it, right? Like, love and light. Go fuck yourself. Love and light. Love and light. Forgiveness. Go fuck yourself. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Practicing forgiveness. Go fuck yourself. And the name, I'm not going to say the names because there are people I know. Some I may even be related to. And if it's the people that I'm being told it is, makes a lot of sense. Definitely does. Like, I could definitely see some crazy ass behavior from those names. Definitely could see it. And there's probably a reason I have separated myself from those people. But God's talking to me through my angels, my spirits, everywhere, everything. When I'm awake, when I'm asleep, and there's nothing you can do about it because it's God. It's God. And he watches over me. So I'm not scared at all, one little bit. I'm not scared at all. You guys shouldn't be scared either. Because if you're a good person, God protects you. If you're a Christian and you believe in God, you're covered by the blood of Jesus. You know, like, you can walk outside with your head held high. They can't get to you. And, you know, the way karma works is, like, sometimes things have to touch you. Like, say somebody sends you somebody like wants to kill you, right? And let's say they send like a hitman after you. The hitman's not going to get to you, right? Because God's going to protect you. Or he's going to do some kind of crazy God thing. You don't have to worry about it. You're not going to die. Like, he's not going to get to you. However, for his karma to hit, you may stub your toe. Because, I mean, you gotta feel something, right? So somebody wants you dead, you stub your toe, ouch, ooh, that hurt for a couple minutes, you go on with your life. Now they get the karma of trying to kill you. The person that tried to kill you and the person who sent the person trying to kill you. And anybody else who knew about what they were doing is also going to get that karma. So I stub my toe, you will pay with your life in one way or another. Jail, reputation, whatever it is. You're done. So sometimes karma has to hit. Sometimes I get sick. I'm like, why? It's like, oh, karma. Somebody needs karma. Or like, I kind of am starting to pick up on like when somebody's sending me bad vibes, when it's not my energy. I'm going to do a lot of empath. Well, who's the Mayim? I don't know how to say her last name. She was on, not Third Rock from the Sun. That's the old one. Bang Theory? Big Bang Theory. My brain is working again. And she's a real neuroscientist, I think. I love you, girl. Love you. And it's funny because I talk about all this stuff and sometimes I feel a little crazy. Because I'm like, if you don't know what I'm talking, like if you were to sit down and have a conversation with me right now, if I were to sit down and have a conversation with me right now, and I was like, even a year ago, I would be like, girl, are you crazy? Not now. I've seen too much. Too much has been proven to me. I know it's all real. So now I'm like, yeah, it's definitely a matrix we're living in. And so I started kind of looking into this stuff, and it's funny because she talks about the exact same things I'm talking about, but in a much more scientific way, with like money and people and podcast, like all the kind of things I said, but not that I'm not a researcher like that. I would be like, let's draw, let's take some Delta and make some tea and talk, you know? So I've been watching her. It's sometimes they're intense. I don't always make it through the whole thing. I kind of been doing like one podcast a day and seeing how far I get into it. But it's interesting how when I watch her show, it's like, oh, it's not crazy. But when I say it, it sounds crazy. So maybe I need to get a little more education about it or something. That way I can speak about it in a more professional way. So that's one goal, is I really want to start looking into this stuff I'm talking about. Because there's a lot of things I don't talk about because I don't want to be irresponsible with my messaging. I preach a lot about being responsible when you're on social media and when other people are looking at you. So I want to walk the walk and talk the talk. So I don't want to be out here talking about spiritual things and things that I'm not even sure about, that like God gives me information, but sometimes it's blurry and sometimes it takes a while for it to be like, oh, like it's like I'll get information and then I have to sit on it for a while. And then something happens and it's like clicks and it's like, oh, that's what you meant. Oh, that's who it is, which is, I've been getting this like the last 2 days. I was like, that's who it is? Ho. Had my suspicions. Now I'm pretty sure. So now I'm just like waiting for some kind of like 3D proof, right? Like I'm just sitting here like just waiting for the 3D proof to show up, because I know, because God's told me what's going on up in the spiritual realm. Like there's things happening, right? We just don't see it. But I know what's going on because God tells me, because God loves me, because I love God. And we trust each other and we have a relationship, and he tells me things and I tell him things, and he's been telling me about the things that have been going on. Because, you know, people will be like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not fine. So yeah, you guys, you better watch out. And so check out Mayim Balaam, Big Bang Theory lady. And I was watching this other girl. I don't know why, I just thought about her. What is her name? Monica? Olivia. Eat the Rich. Cook for... I really got to start writing this shit down. But I don't have any plans. I just get on here. Like, it's been 45 minutes. I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute video. Olivia. Okay. So she's a personal chef and she's on YouTube. She's a lesbian, long black hair, thin. And she's got like a punk rock. What am I trying to say? Not like punk rock, but like she's like a smart ass is what I'm not really sure what else to say. Got dry, sensitive, sarcastic. She calls people bitches and like flicks you off and stuff in her videos. It's fun. So I started watching her and I'm like, see, I love that she's just unapologetically herself. That is what I am talking about, people. Be authentic. Stop trying to be somebody you think somebody else wants you to be. Be the person you think you should be. Be the person you want to be and you know you should be. And yeah, talk to God. And I feel like I was very scared of God. I was like, well, why would God talk to me? Well, why wouldn't God talk to you? You are God. Like, he put you here. You don't think he wants to talk to you? And it's like, well, here's a good example. I was watching, something else. Again, references are not my thing. And they were talking, I think it was one of those Mayan ones, and she was talking about, how God can be everywhere. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was somebody who was talking to ChatGPT. And they were asking about God and how God can be everywhere and how we can all be connected. And they said, God is like a train. And each train has a compartment, right? Like you can move from compartment to compartment. You can pull them apart and then you put them back together. And the whole sum of the total parts is what makes the train. If you don't have all the parts, you don't have a train, right? So you have to have all the parts of the train. God is the conductor. God is the track. God is the everything. You are each individual compartment. Now take that train and line each compartment up next to each other, right? So it's not like a full train. Now you're going to take this compartment. You're going to create another set of tracks. You're going to take that compartment, put it on that set of tracks. And like, you're just going to keep going, keep going. That's us. We're all in our own compartment. We're all on our own tracks. We all have the track from God of where he starts us and where he wants us to finish. It's up to us how we get there, how long we get there, whether we run an engine or whether we got to get out and push that damn thing. It is up to us to come back to the part where we then become one and go off with God. So you are your own conductor of your own compartment on railroad tracks that God has set for you. Now, sometimes because of free will or other people's free will, you will veer off the tracks, but that is okay because God, the conductor, will come along. He will scoop you back onto that train and send you on your merry way. And he will do that over and over and over again. And if you don't learn the lesson, you will have that happen over and over and over again until you learn the lesson. Because everything in this life is a lesson. There are no punishments from God. You learn lessons. And God will give you the same lesson in different forms, different people, jobs, relationships, friends, over and over and over again until you learn the lesson, which mostly is radical self-love. There you have it. Keys to the universe, people. From me. All right. Well, I think my heartburn settled down. So I guess I better go see what I want to do with myself today. Yeah, send me some ideas. All right, guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.